Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this FlowMINI Massage gun. Yeah, the listing says Percussive therapy, deep tissue muscle treatment, portable massager with 4 modes including exclusive FlowWave mode for pain relief and sore muscle recovery. It's listed for $150. Has pretty good reviews. I mean, not a lot of reviews, so we don't know if they are legit or fake. The big thing here really is that it's supposed to be a small one, almost something which you can carry with you when you go to gym or so, almost use it there or for travel or so, and it has this special flow function. So let's see the box if you find already something here. It's a little bit difficult to show you. I take it out of this thing here. So I guess without the plastic you should be able to read it much better, but still a little bit difficult. I'm trying to show you everything I can, but maybe there's also an instruction manual inside. Yeah, I think we got already most of it. Find your flow, that's the hashtag here. So let's open the box. So here we are with this thing. Comes even in some kind of travel bag, or with a travel bag. Then we get the instructions. I'm trying to show you everything so you know what to expect if you don't find the information on Amazon or any other page. It's just some safety, battery safety. There's not much. So what's in the box? It's a little bit mirroring, but I hope you still can see everything. It's not a really very difficult thing. I mean, it's not rocket science. These massage guns, they're usually pretty easy to operate. I hope the camera is focusing more or less. I have a hard time to see that. Just go to the highest resolution, 1080p, and put it on pause, and you should be able to read everything, I hope, in detail. If you really need that, sometimes it helps to make a better buy decision, or if you got used or just lost the instructions. What's important here, of course, if you have any problems, there is some support, flowsporttech.com, and hopefully you will be able to get some additional information or support if you need. So that's the content here. It's also protected again. So now we are getting close to see what we really have, and do we really have some kind of mini massage gun? They are saying mini. Yeah, for me that's definitely not mini. I have seen images of mini massage guns which are definitely smaller. For me it's just an intermediate size. The mini massage guns are really a big trend. When I look into Amazon, the Amazon listings, a lot of manufacturers have been coming up with some mini massage gun, and I think that's a big trend because it was a big need. Yeah, when you look at the original, I mean, first generation of massage guns, there's one thing everybody noticed. You don't even have to really hold it in your hands. You already see that these things are super heavy, and when you take it in your hands, these old massage guns, you can even feel that more because there are huge batteries inside. There is some heavy mechanical things inside, of course, and it's just too much. So they figured they make it a little bit smaller, and some have even succeeded and made it really small. They are about the size of this thing. So this is not a full size, but this is also not mini size. Mini must be smaller to call it mini. So for me, it's some kind of intermediate size. I'm not saying that it's not working, but you have to know what to expect. If you want mini, don't buy the thing. If you're good with some intermediate size, I mean, it has some pretty long battery run time, which probably the mini won't have. Maybe it's even a little bit stronger, but let's find out. So, I mean, it looks similar as every other massage gun. What I really like that we have a limited amount of speeds. So I think to turn it on, we have to long press. Maybe there's a button here underneath. Sometimes there's a button. Maybe it's just fully discharged. I don't know. Let's try again. Usually with the full-size massage guns, there has been like a lock, and you had the possibility to remove the thing. I'm not sure about that, so I'm looking into the instructions and I'll let you know. So of course, before you're using the thing, make sure that it's fully charged. There's a really nice charger. I like this is some kind of modern style, and you will see how much charge we have. Yeah, it's actually here in the back, and there are 6 LEDs. We have the red one, we have the yellow one, and we have 4 of the green LEDs, and now we are somewhere between 5 and 6, so maybe 80-90% or so, which is not bad after transportation. So yeah, and maybe there's a reason why you're buying the mini. Maybe you want to take this with you for travel, and I've checked, it is working with worldwide current, like from 100 to 240 volts. Of course, you would need to use a travel adapter for certain countries. So how to use, how to turn it on, we just short press here and it goes automatically into the first setting, which is pretty a low one. I mean, we have the instructions here, so we can see what level we are using. We can see this with this indicator, that's the relax mode, and we just push. It goes into refresh mode, which is stronger. Then we have the recharge mode, which is even more strong, and then there's the flow mode. Then let it run for a little bit. You can hear that the speed and the depth, everything is changing a little bit, so it looks like there's some kind of special mode which I have never seen so far. Yeah, why not? Could be a nice thing. In general, yeah, turn this thing off again. What we can notice here, that it is really smoothly running. I mean, especially when we have it here, and also on the stronger settings. I mean, I have already tried a couple of these things in a price range between around $100 and $200. So most of the videos you will find on my channel. I've started with the Blue Smart, the cheaper thing which you can buy, I think even below $100, and then I tested the Recover Fund Plus, which is around $150, and then the Opove M3 Pro Max, or Black or something like that, which is around $200. And I would say it is somewhere, from the quality of running, how smooth this is, it is somewhere in between of the Recover Fund Plus and the Opove M3 Pro, which is really good. I mean, there is obviously a reason why it's costing $150, because it's not a cheap thing. There seem to be good quality mechanics inside. It's really important. You don't want to deal with something which is not smoothly running, which is really loud and rough. You definitely don't want to use something like that. So here, yeah, it's a little bit a higher price, but it looks like it's a good quality device. I'm going to use that also here to see a little bit. Yeah, I mean, there's no magic, no rocket science. It just works You can see that. I mean, it's what's really special, the thing what you can see here in the camera, it is like showing that it's moving like left and right. This is not in real life. I cannot see this with my eyes. This is something because of the frequency it's using, the speed it's using. So the camera is thinking it's going left and right. It's not doing that. Don't be worried about that. So the head is always doing the same thing. It's not moving left and right. When we are on a higher speed, we still see the thing in the camera, and now it's a little bit better, but there's a real problem to see this in the camera. In the camera it looks like the thing is going out and back. It's not doing that. I don't know why. I never had this with any other massage gun. This is a unique thing. This seems to be related to the speed which is using, but I can tell you it's nice, it's comfortable, it's nothing special, it's nothing unique. I mean, this flow mode, yeah, it's somewhere I think in between the level 1 and 2. It's a nice thing, it's doing a good job. I mean, what's also important to know about these heads, I mean, the heads, this one here, we know this fork, it's pretty hard, this same thing, and also this thing is hard. The question is always how soft or hard is this thing here, and sometimes you have two of them. Here we have just one, and I would say it's somehow intermediate. It's not super hard, but it's also not super soft, if you're interested into that, and you can see a little bit of description about that. So from what I have been able to see so far, it makes a really good impression. There are no complaints. It's very easy. What's important here that we don't have too many levels. Some of the massage guns like the Blue Smart, they don't have really good quality of the mechanics inside, and so they try to compensate this flow with many speeds. So they have about 20 speeds, and you have the plus and minus, and you have to press almost for half a minute to go to the highest speed, and this is not needed. Not even the most expensive massage guns are using that, like the Opove M3 Pro Black. They have just 3 or 4 different speeds like this one. This is enough. You don't need more. Don't be worried about that, or don't get too impressed or excited by massage guns which have 20 different speeds. Nobody needs that, not even a pro, I can guarantee that. By the way, I almost forgot to show you how you can exchange or replace the heads. You really have to just pull. You can see you can move this back and forth, and when it's in this position you can pull even more. It's a little bit difficult behind the camera, but I'm still trying to do that. Yeah, so it worked, and you can see now inside there is really nothing. So with some of the massage guns there's like a gap or so somewhere. So here with this thing, it doesn't matter how you align this, you can rotate this freely. There's no matter how you push it in, it will be like that. So you can really push it inside. You really have to push it inside really hard, otherwise it will stay loose. I had it at the beginning once. You can see that now exactly this happened. You really have to push hard, and now I think it's in. So I turn it on. Let's see. You can see it works, and I stop this thing. You can see I can also rotate this freely. You don't have to use it like straight or 90 degrees. So you're totally free how you want to use it. You really can turn it in every direction, even actually while it's running. Yeah, it's a little bit tough here to change that, but actually you can even make it a little bit leaning. You don't even have to use any kind of 90 degrees angle or so. Yeah, so from my side everything looks really good. It's not a cheaper thing, but it's good quality, but it's definitely not a mini. It's just some kind of intermediate size. But if you're good with that, if you can deal with that, or if this is really something which you need, I mean, the battery lifetime is enormous, and I mean, everything is good, it's strong, and if you like that, if it's the thing which you were looking for, yeah, why not? There's really nothing against the thing, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out, order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.